I'm the host of UCA's Indie View Live, and it's our first show. And tonight with us at Bears Den, we have a band from Fayetteville called Tunes of Pembroke. We're going to get to know them a little bit more tonight. First off, what brings you guys here to Conway?
Well, this is actually our first show in Conway. My second time here. It's a wonderful town and really great location for this bar.
The food alone is worth the trip.
Yeah, it's this is our first show after a little while. We everyone graduated from college and we moved our own separate ways, and so we decided to get back, and we're starting to make more new music now. But this is from our old album, All My Life, and yeah.
Okay, so you say you're starting a new album. What kind of music can you guys give people?
You take it? Yeah.
Well, I got in my mind, it's going to be a complete new different sound. We're going to go psychedelic garage rock, and it's going to be sweet. It's going to be in your face. Conway, look out for us. It's going to be.
Do any of you guys have any favorite artists who inspire you? Move your music. Yeah, let's go down the line. We'll first start with you.
Billy Preston, Hammond B3, all the way. You know.
Black Rebel Motorcycle Club.
Black Keys, White Stripes, Zeppelin. Yeah. I'll get one. Okay.
Exactly. Black Keys, absolutely. The Average White Band, you know, we got the Meters, it goes on and on.
What about you?
Hendrix and Pink Floyd and Albert King, old blues, stuff like that.
Okay, all the greats. So, you guys have a pretty, yeah, I was actually about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth. So, like, have you guys ever played at any music festivals or anything?
I guess, yeah, we did. It was called the Mulberry River Music Festival, and Mulberry is right outside of Fayetteville. It's in Northwest Arkansas, and it was put on by Clint Keller. He actually has a production company now, and we played all the set breaks for the different bands. And at first, we thought that it was going to be like it was gonna suck. We wanted to have our full set and get it out and then move on and be able to hang out and see all the other bands. But what ended up happening was we got to play after every single band. So all of the different folks who came to each band got to see us afterwards. So we played a 30-minute set in between. But it was wonderful. I mean, such a great environment, and like we had so much fun. It was great.
So you guys are in Conway, Arkansas. One of the things I want to ask you is what brings you to Conway, and how do you choose where you're going to go next?
We actually got this show from Seth inside. He shot me a text one day and said, "Hey, I found you guys on online Revolution or something, Rev Music or something," and he found our music. Just said, "Love for you guys to come play." And I said, we'd love to. We're all scattered about. We'll try to get together, and it just happened to work out, and here we are.
Well, let's get a little bit personal here. What's an average day like for you guys? Like when you're getting together, about to jam. I mean, what do you guys do when you're not playing shows?
I'm still in school right now, so I'm doing the schooling thing up in Fayetteville and also working. I also like to go out and hike around the Ozarks, and I like to do some kayaking around the Buffalo, and yeah, I mean,
long walks on the beach,
reading
the beach,
all that
novellas.
Yeah.
I ride horses in my spare time.
Yeah.
Ride
he
a
actually
lot
took
of
me
horses.
one time on the back of his horse, and we rode down the beach that we were talking about.
It was a picturesque moment.
It was beautiful.
It was picturesque, yeah.
All right, how would you guys describe yourself as a group? You've got the Backstreet Boys, you've got the Beatles, like what band would you describe yourselves as? Like,
really, Uncle Kracker, Backstreet Boys, you said it. You said all the greats. We got Hanson and Meatloaf. Although Meatloaf is really good. I love Meatloaf.
Meatloaf is one of my favorite dishes. That's off the topic, but
oh no, it's completely on topic. No, I mean, because we're talking about feel-good music and what makes you feel better than a meatloaf dish.
Is that what you guys ate before the show tonight?
Yes. Always before show we have our ceremonial meatloaf. We put a little candle on top. Kyle blows it out, and then
it's kind of a smorgasbord kind of thing. Kind of a smorgasbord, I would say, altogether. Lots of things.
We
lots of
smorg the
food.
sport. Yeah.
Lots of food. So
What's one of the things that you guys do to get your crowd going? You know, like sometimes it's hard to get people, you know, people want to be shy. They don't want to get up because their friends looking at them or whatever. Like, what do you guys do to get people energized for a show?
I think you saw it right in that first set. It's David up there working it as a workhorse that he is. I mean, look at the back sweat. It's dried up now, but I mean, this is work. I mean,
Can you get that next?
You gotta have the back sweat.
Dedication.
Yeah.
It spells sweat and toil, actually.
That is an example of what getting down is like.
Yeah, but in all serious, like, all seriousness, like we all, okay, so I write all the lyrics. Kyle helps me a little bit with some of them, filling in the blanks. But personally, what gets me going on stage is just the feel of the rhythms and the different rhythms. And whenever we are all on cue and no one's stepping on each other's toes, there's nothing better. And that's what really gets me going. And I look out in the crowd and I'll just stare at somebody for a while and like wait till they smile. And then, you know, for that Rocky Raccoon song, that's a big like crowd pleaser. Most people know that song. And so I just get up and get rowdy. I mean, but back sweat is the main thing that really gets me going.
So while you're doing a show, do you do a little bit of improving?
Yes. Always, especially with the instruments. I don't really solo too much, but Kyle solos. We got Clint on the keys soloing, Andrew Poe, and then me and Dylan hold down the rhythm section.
We don't really practice that much, and so we've had 1-2 practices before this. So it's all you know, we're always improvising and just trying new things and playing songs that we've never even played before. So you don't know what you're going to get at a Tunes show, and we'd like to keep it fresh like that.
Yeah. And that's what plays into the whole feeling of it is that it's going to be a new experience, not only for people who haven't heard us before, but for us, you know, for our sound and for our own pleasure. We don't know, yeah. We just.
Well, you know what? I play saxophone and I don't play very much actually, and I was actually wondering if you wouldn't mind if I jammed with you guys. Okay, you guys want to go? Are y'all fine with that? Let's do it. All right, let's go.